The hypothesis about black holes is rendered moot by the explanation of the explosion.
In 1880, cycling became a major phenomenon in Europe.
If you show your student card, you will get a discount.
It is argued that students can learn more by collaborating rather than as individuals. They have enough work to keep them going. The competency of language in the assignment is to use more formal words. If you want to sell your book, it must have a bibliography.
There are various approaches to plagiarism across different university departments.
The investigation aims to find a stance on the problem.
The knife and fork should be placed next to the spoon at the edge of the table.
A study skills seminar is on for students who require assistance. Your car can park in the building behind the medical center.
A lot of agricultural workers came to the East End to look for alternative work.
This semester will be from October to January. If you have any questions in the exam, please raise your hands.
The library is downstairs on the east side of the building.
The United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy.
You must wear a hard hat on the construction site. Items can be found on the bottom floor of the library. The building will be closed and reopened next week. Globalization has been an overwhelming urban and urbanization phenomenon.
Acupuncture is a technique involved in traditional Chinese medicine.
The restaurant is located next to the theater.
A company exists for profit, not for societal benefit.
The rising inflation rate indicates a decrease in demand for consumer products. If you need a part-time job, it should not interfere with your studies. If you like cooking, we can make supper together.
All filed assignments should have a full list of bibliography.
Each group should submit a rough outline of their project to their tutor.
Passengers on the train should not put feet on the seat. I make sure to prepare reports for my boss. The test shows that you know a lot about Canada. You need to pass the written exam before you can apply for the driver's license. You need to get a new photo for your driver's license. You can speak to the current students at the information session. Several people have applied for this position. Line up in a row. We will enter the library from the left side.
Even with the permit, finding a parking spot on campus is still impossible.
If the doctor calls while I'm out, please leave a message. Please keep the keys with you because the front door often locks automatically.
The first person in space was from the Soviet Union.
Critical literary theories broaden the scope of interpretation.
There will be open book exams on Monday the 28th.
The hotel is not far away from my apartment.
The topic next week will be colonialism and nuclear disarmament.
A preliminary bibliography is due the week before the spring break.
Your son has a bad cold and is in the nurse's room. I need somebody to fix the problem with the computer screen.
I didn't understand the author's point of view on immigration. It is important to take gender into account when discussing the figures. No more than 4 people can be in the lab at once.
Applicants for the course should preferably have a degree in English or journalism.
Students will not be given credit for assignments submitted after the due date.
You need warm clothes for the winter. There is a pharmacy on campus near the store. You need to record every detail of the call in the afternoon. The grocery store is around the corner down the street. Prepare the report for the manager. Your wages will be put into your bank account on Thursday. The library will be closed during summer vacation.
There are varying levels of plagiarism across different university departments.
I have to get up early for an interview tomorrow. Employees go around the park at lunchtime.
We are delighted to have Professor Robert join our faculty.
The bus for the airport will arrive soon.
Our class is divided into 2 groups. You come with me, the others stay here.
You need to give a better example to support your argument.
The bus for London will leave 10 minutes later than planned.
Hypothetically, insufficient mastery in the areas slows future progress.
There has been a delay in processing the enrollment due to the computer problems.
Hemoglobin carries oxygen from the lungs to other parts of the body.
You can keep your bag in the back room. Please close the door behind you when you leave the room. You can get coffee and tea in the lunchroom.
I would like an egg and tomatoes on white sandwich bread with orange juice.
You must call your doctor to make an appointment.
Our university has strong partnerships with industry as well as collaborative relationships with government bodies.
Different entrances to the program get the same qualification. You can find the books in the library.
All lecture handouts are downloadable on the university website.
A computer virus has destroyed all my files.
Show your passport and boarding pass at the gate.
The hypothesis needs to be tested in a more rigorous way.
An effective business manager is always open to new ideas. The manager will have a meeting in this room today.
Many environmental experts are very concerned about the future of our planet.
The Student Service Center is located on the main campus behind the library.
You have fulfilled the enrollment requirements. You can add a salad to your meal.
The context includes both the land history and the human history.
Nearly half of television outputs are given away for educational programs.
The office opens on Mondays and Thursdays directly following the freshman seminar.
Tomorrow evening there will be a panel discussion on sustainable development.
The library will be closed except on holidays.
Eating too much will do harm to your health.
Globalization has been a major force driving both urbanization and the growth of cities.
The bus for London will be scheduled once a week.
This small Indian state is a land of forests, valleys, and snowy islands.
I didn't agree with the author's argument, but his presentation was good.
You can register your card at the University Student Center or the library. If you wish to be a good student, you should attend every class.
100 years ago, Albert Einstein first published his theory of general relativity.
Passengers on the train should take their seats.
By clicking this button, you agree with the terms and conditions of this website.
Expertise in particular areas distinguishes you from other graduates in a job interview.
The old building in the university is still being used.
I am glad that Professor Gordon just joined our faculty.
The weather is usually lovely at this time of the year.
By attending meetings, you can ask questions and meet new people. Students will complete the project by September.
She is an expert on 18th century French literature.
The capacity of programming computers is expanding enormously every year.
If you give me your phone number, I can text you the address.
We are constantly looking for ways to bring industry and agriculture closer together.
Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions.
Essays with few or no citations will raise the concern of the lecturers.
Animals grow larger and stronger to help them hunt better.
It is good for the environment and also good for your bill. Companies aim to earn money, not to change society.
Arteries carrying oxygenated blood from the heart to other parts of the body.
You can choose salad or soup to your meal.
The Internet provides unique opportunities for students to engage with current events.
The art museum is located across the street and near the theater.
The number of company bankruptcies skyrocketed in the third quarter.
A public telephone is available in the shop. You must satisfy the listed requirements to get the qualifications. Medical books and journals have been moved to the second floor.
The negative discourse continues to be predominant in discussions about gender.
In my free time, I would like to read current affairs and newspapers. Our capacity to respond to national needs will determine our ability to flourish.
Students from various backgrounds can achieve a variety of qualifications.
Is the hypothesis about black holes considered moot as an explanation in astrophysics?
The bookstore is located on the main campus behind the library. The Lecture Theater 1 is located on the ground floor of the PAC building.
The professor predicts that biotechnology is the future of traditional biology.
You are required to submit the assignment before Friday. You can pay by cash or using a credit card. You come with me and the others just stay here. You must ensure you do not include too much irrelevant information. A thorough bibliography is needed at the end of every assignment.
Dr. Smith's lecture will be held at the Art Center. Ideally, free trade is mutually beneficial for both trading partners.
We're constantly looking for ways to bring industry and agriculture closer together.
You should arrive at the bus stop a few minutes early.
Being a vegan means not consuming any animal products.
You need to prepare your boarding pass and passport in front of the gate. The student must attend the safety courses and wear protective goggles before entering the laboratory. I will have a meeting on Thursday.
To get a further extension, you need to call the education executive on 401.
The course comprises 20 hours of lectures, seminars, and tutorials each week. If you need help, I can give you a hand in finding a flat. Gravity is extraordinarily weak and nearly impossible to study directly at a quantum level.
Globalization problems require global solutions.
Please be careful when using internet sources.
The library downtown will be closed.
Journalism is the collection, publication, and transmission of news.
Every student has their own computer.
If they find you suitable, they will happily apply for your visa sponsorship.
If I go out, he will call and leave notes for me. I'm out. Please take notes if someone calls.
It is clear that the effects of climate change will damage the world economy. Major sports on campus include rugby, soccer, and tennis. We should focus on innovation, and if we don't, we are bound to lose out. We have 3 distinctive libraries which are nationally acclaimed.
Students have the option to live in college residences or apartments.
The library is open all day except Sunday.
If you need help, let me know because I am here.
The music went through the theater.
Cells are the basic building blocks of all animals and plants. Services are rapidly growing in parts of the global economy. Exercise is important for mental and physical health. Global warming is a threat to economic growth. It is quite clear that further research is required. I was young and inexperienced and going too fast in wet weather. We all know there are more important things in life than the rat race. Read the safety instructions before using the equipment during the workshop. The exam will start on time. Please prepare yourself.
The brain is the central computer of our body.
Please remain seated after finishing your exam.
Your boss requires you to finish the report before Friday.
The topic for discussion is usually related to the topic for a speech. By using the student identification card, you can borrow books from the library.
The teacher's difficulty is always considered when assessing student marks.
Our young people need education and more organized activities.
Please click the logo above to enter the site.
The discussion is a great chance to meet new people and make friends.
Effective presenters make eye contact with the audience. There are 3 separate assignments for this module. The website is designed to be highly interactive. The assignment should be submitted prior to the spring break.
The geography assignments must be submitted by midday on Friday.
The atmosphere is composed of oxygen and nitrogen gases.
Design changes need to be considered carefully to ensure improvement. The field training will start soon, so pack everything before the deadline.
This lecture has been recorded and is available on audio and video.
There is no point in designing efficient cars if we use them more and more. His tone tonight was nothing short of jealousy.
You can put the fruits on the chair.
Weather here is unpredictable.
You are late for the appointment. Please reschedule.
With the development of technology, automation brings a lot of benefits to the U.S. Please submit your term papers to the general office.
If I miss the call, please record the message in the office.
You may need to purchase an academic gown before the commencement ceremony.
There will be no class scheduled during the exam week. There is only one conclusion to this line of thought. The first step was to establish a baseline of known distances.
Please read the first 2 sections before next week.
The computer lab is open 24 hours a day.
The professor would be available for the lecture soon.
Modern businesses have adapted and been flexible in order to survive.
The corporation did not work well and gained no profits.
The quality is needed by a successful business manager, similar to those of the school. The main issue is to decide how we want to launch the new product. This paper is the best one to look at first.
The school will provide hot food.
Soil erosion can be caused by increasing rainfall and changes in plant growth.
Assignments must be submitted at the end of the term. After considering all the options, she decided to take the risk.
Today's lecture is canceled because the lecturer is ill. Tuition fees will vary according to the field of study. Essays and assignments should be submitted to the department office before the deadline. Keeping organized class notes will make study time more efficient. Understanding the historical context will help you appreciate the art in this era. Marks will be awarded for a bibliography in the correct format. There are many welcoming activities for new undergraduate and postgraduate students. Mobile phone chargers vary enormously from one place to another.
The deadline for assignments is the 4th of February.
The bus right out in the front will take you to the station.
Marks will be deducted for assignments handed in after the due date.
The cafeteria is open on Monday and Thursday. The bibliography needs to be removed prior to the publication. Eating a healthy breakfast can provide energy throughout the day. The paper has the potential to transform life science. The key findings seem to contradict our initial hypothesis. There is a fitness center next to the student union. I have lectures on Tuesday from 9 o'clock until 2 o'clock. The support and advice of lecturers within the department has been invaluable. Our capacity to serve the community is a vital part of our role. I think that to raise the issue and to talk about it is great. This will be the first art exhibition to be held by the university. Tomorrow's lecture has been canceled due to the power cut. By logging in, you agree to all terms and conditions regarding your enrollment. Compiling a bibliography can present a major challenge for some students. Please make sure you use the standard form of quotation.
Living in the 21st century is increasingly stressful.
We have specially assigned staff to help you find appropriate work placements. The office opens on Monday and Thursday following the freshman seminar.
The scientific benefits of space exploration are frequently questioned.
The students usually complete their projects in November. The train will not stop at the southern station due to the construction. Occupations in engineering are increasing rapidly. The current statistical evidence shows that further research is required. The woman said she could help me get a replacement travel pass. Transportation is only provided under special circumstances. The train is leaving in a few minutes. Mitosis is the division of cells for growth and repair. We will discuss these two pictures in the next lecture. "85% of people say they fear speaking in public. The bookshop is located on the north of the main campus. Please take these up to Mr. Mitchell in the chemistry lab. Please make sure that your assignments are successfully submitted via the online portal. The graph shows the percentage of people who smoke according to gender. Students have the opportunity to share their lunch during the common lunch break around noon. The free workshop will be conducted this Wednesday on the 4th floor of the department. The deadline for the essay is tomorrow. Please stop writing as soon as the teacher asks. All the messages should be included on the website. Collaboration between departments has led to groundbreaking research. This course will discuss reading and writing skills. Postgraduate students need to complete the evaluation form before the end of the term. The main library is at the heart of the campus. There are office welcome events for both undergraduate and postgraduate students. The facts you have garnered with such infinite trouble invariably fail you at a pinch.
This program is running in partnership with a number of departments. Your abstract should contain the empirical evidence of your research. We will change the classroom because this one is too small.
Higher education means higher pay and more opportunities you will get.